card.
Okay. So, Saint Germain is here, but since you've had so many sessions, what would you like?
I'm working with Saint Germain.
I know, he's immediately here.
So, I want to see what we want to co-create together, what we want to bring in the physical.
Well, he says the sky is not even the limit. So, I see a cosmic dome over your home, and it's going out for like 11 miles in radius, so it's 22 miles in diameter. That's a long way. And this cosmic dome it's a divine biome, he says, a divine biome with tons of beautiful elemental life on the inner. And it's bringing Venus, it's actually bringing an aspect of Venus into the earth in this cosmic divine biome. Okay? So even though most people wouldn't see it, some clairvoyants may tune into some aspects of it, where it's like almost like an experiment of the Venusians to bring this whole flow field of a part of Venus around through the Temple of Clarity to the earth. So what I see is whatever you can focalize on more and more that brings elements of permaculture, Anastasia, and Venus, the not just the architecture, but the flora and the fauna, so to speak, of Venus, into play through your temple, the Temple of Clarity, the better, because it's like you're anchoring more of this divine biome from Venus. So Saint Germain will work with you. You can use this in your meditations. You can actually take part of this and lead a meditation where you talk about, we're going to co-create with Saint Germain a divine biome and bring the culture, the flora and the fauna of Venus into a radius of 11 miles from this point of your living room, which is 22 miles in diameter. And you could take a map and see how far out that goes. And then you do this alchemy. What it's also going to do is it's a protective thing, partly, so that no negative energies will impact the greater work that you're already doing, because you've stirred up some stuff through all the work that we've done there of the dark forces that are now intent on neutralizing the good and the beauty and the harmony. So because we've stirred things up because of so much light being released, we have to have this dome to protect the release of the light through the 3 days a week, plus whenever I come and whenever anybody comes. So Saint Germain says a word of caution, just to be even more vigilant to neutralize those that are trying to neutralize you, the light that you're invoking. So you have to be strong like a knight. You have to be sure like a bright light, and put on the full armor of God. So you may want to, in your sessions, you may not do as many Michaels, but you could at least once a week have a 5 to 10 minute session of intense Michaels, just to establish such a strong flow field through your home and within the biome, the divine biome, that nothing can penetrate it. But Saint Germain's going to be overshining it. So it's just, as long as you give Michael the opportunity to protect it too, that's great. The Masters would like to release even greater quotients of light through the temple. And even though I'm drawing back in terms of not doing as many heart streams, because I'll be focused more on publishing and writing, They, in addition to 1 or 2 events at your place every year, and I think we're going to do the New Year's class again, or the winter solstice, and then I think we're scheduled to do the one at Valentine's Day next year. I don't know if Kathleen told you, but I think it got approved by the board.
Oh, okay. Did you get that email from Joyce about the title I was suggesting?
I don't think I've seen it yet.
Yeah, she's been busy.
Okay, so
I called her last week.
No, I haven't seen it yet. So regardless, in addition to those 2, they do want me to release 2 other times in the year a heartstring. So even though I'm pulling back in some regards, we just have to work out when Saint Germain will come for one of them and Lady Clarity will come for the other.
Good.
Okay? So you just have to remind me and I'll have to work it into the schedule. So twice a year, in addition to however often I come and we have a prayer vigil or whatever. Okay? So that's news to me, but part of it's to help establish and reaffirm, kind of both establish and strengthen this biome, this divine biome. You could have, this could be an amazing ongoing alchemy that you use at least once a month in your meditations, that you take it from where you left off the last time you led a meditation with it, and just as you contemplate it, for the 3 weeks between sessions, just you'll get intuition and you'll get guidance on how you can draw more energy into it and visualization. I mean, you could even get pictures of some of these biomes, or what, I don't know, like Disney World down in Florida has a dome, with all kinds of plants and stuff in it. Or, so, I don't know, you could do all kinds of different alchemies with this. But bring the Venusian energies. Carla will definitely help with it, because she's partly involved in this, to bring more of Venus to the earth. So it's going to safeguard love. It'll safeguard Aquarian energies of those. It will help them to quicken their own Aquarian inner man or woman, Saint Germain says. So within the biome, people will feel even more power coming from Saint Germain through them to help them on their path. So he can work directly with people on their own after the sessions. Some people are more sensitive than others. Some people have more attunement, but he will continue the work to generate and regenerate this field of Venusian mystical Aquarian energies to coalesce more and more of Aquarius right there. So this is like an alchemy and an experiment, and I think it's going to be really neat.
Probably a precursor to the bigger thing he's planning.
Yeah, and who knows where this will lead in terms of maybe a more permanent place. Your property is great, but it doesn't allow for a lot of expansion into nature per se. And so, if the opportunity presented itself for something that was maybe within 33 miles of your home, the biome could expand. If we could ever precipitate funds to buy something that was mystical and magical and beautiful. But the biome itself right now, what did I say, 11 miles in radius?
Oh, I thought it was bigger than that, but...
Oh, what did I say? I thought it was 11 miles in radius, 22 in diameter.
Oh, okay.
But if we could find a property within 33 miles radius, that means within a 66-mile diameter, but the center point is your home. Or actually it could be, he's saying, it could actually be from any point of the circumference of that, it could be 33 miles. So actually, the area. If you go out 22 miles, 11 miles from your house, any point from within that area, 33 miles from there, if there could be a property, then the dome, the biome would expand. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. Who knows where this is going? I don't know.
It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, well, Lisa's moving.
Michael wants to move, he just told me.
Yeah, and who knows if, like, Stephen Berkeley would ever move down.
He wants to come too.
Yeah, so when Maydell passes on or whatever, he's going to be free. I think he has a sole contract to help her take care of her and her property while she's alive. But after that, we don't know what's going to happen with that property. And I don't think he wants to be there. And so here's what you do. You get prostrate, and you ask Saint Germain to bring the abundance through a millionaire or a billionaire into our activities so we can precipitate the center that we're supposed to have more in nature, with nature involved. However that looks, I don't know, but creating this divine biome is part of the equation.
The benefactor. We need
the benefactor, yeah.
I was contemplating when I was walking or hiking or something that there was a gold vein underneath my feet. It might have been a dream, but it was something. It's so fuzzy and hazy. And I can just get down there with a shovel and dig it up. That would be our.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have a client here or there who loves you and doesn't have any heirs, who would love to give you something.
Things are shifting. I'm visualizing and attracting, magnetizing.
Yeah. But here's the thing about magnetizing. It's already right here. You're not drawing it to you. It's already here. The magnet, what the magnet does is strengthen the power of what's already there so that it's more magnanimous. So it's not like you have to draw it to you. It's already in the center of the magnet. Like the Great Central Sun magnet is perfect, right? It doesn't have to magnetize anything to itself. It is perfect. We have to go there. So what you do is you hop into the magnet, the powerful electro dynamo that's inside of your heart as the focal point for the supply. So your heart is the focal point for the supply. It is the magnet. But all the supply is there already. You can't think that it's not there. You have to accept that it's there. And once you accept, like Jesus would, that you have total faith that it's already there, then when you master that acceptance, it's miraculous. And then it's just a matter of, the right person is, he just deposits the money right there in the where the magnet is. You don't even have to ask. Somebody just offers it. Okay, that's 13 and a half minutes. So I guess, was this 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.